All right, today is Tuesday, May 11th, 2021. I'm going to be starting a new little series here on this car. I think I'm going to call it Budget Lowriding. So I bought this car a few months ago, strictly as a paint job project for myself to experiment with some different things. I'm going to be doing a paint job. I'm going to be installing a 2-pump hydraulic setup and other miscellaneous stuff. And the goal with this car right here is to keep the entire build under $7,500. Now, $7,500 is a lot of money, but I've had 2 other Lincolns like this, and I think by far the Lincoln Town Car is probably the cheapest car to build as a lowrider other than a G-body. And even now, G-bodies are getting kind of expensive. You're kind of hard-pressed to find a G-body with air conditioning for $3,000 anymore. Those days are over. So I picked up this car local. Well, when I say local, he's about 80 miles away. He was asking $5,000 for it. In the pictures, it looked great. The description looked great. Said it was a one-owner car. So I went up there and looked at it, and it has some things right away that I noticed that it doesn't make it a $5,000 car. Mainly some bumps and bruises on the outside of it. So I talked him down to $3,000. So I bought this car for $3,000 and drove it home 80 miles, blowing cold AC. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. All I've done to it is put these wheels on it. They're pre-stamped 72-spoke 14-inch Daytons that I picked up from Bobby G. You guys watch my videos. He's the guy that comes over here and helps me work on these cars. So I picked these up. The spinners were a gift to my buddy, or from my buddy with the Red Rocket about 2 years ago, in exchange for some work I think I did or something. I forgot. But anyways, so the first goal or the first project on this car is going to be a paint job. Right now it's in a factory ivory parchment 3-stage. It's a factory Ford Lincoln Mercury color, and I really like it. I've always liked it since they came out with these cars. So it's a 3-stage. It's a cream colored ground coat, and then inner coat with some pearl, and then you're clear. So it's similar to a candy, I guess. This color is very forgiving. In fact, I really didn't see all these dings and stuff until I got down and looking at it. It's a very forgiving color, so that's good. I'm going to be experimenting on this thing with some House of Color dry pearls and inner coat clears, and going to be respraying it just the outside of the car. No jams, no under the hood, no under the trunk, none of that. We're not taking doors off. We're going to take some trim off. We're going to strip it down, but that's about as far as it's going to go. It's just going to be an outside paint job only. I know you guys watch my videos. I think in all the videos I've done, it's pretty much been Impalas, which are very expensive cars to work on. So I want to do something for maybe the guys out there that don't have an Impala, or maybe the Impala's out of reach, and they have other rides, G-bodies, Cadillacs, Lincolns, Elcos, stuff like that. I like them all. So this is going to be strictly a budget build for the guys out there watching. So what I did so far was I went around and circled all the imperfections in the paint with the Sharpie, so that whenever I start working on it here, I know what to expect. Now, like I say, on first glance, this thing looks pretty damn clean in the camera, but it has some door dings. I mean, it's a 20-year-old car. It's a 2001, so I don't even know if the dings are going to show up on camera. But it's got a dent right here. Door dings there. It's got a dent right here. This car's been repainted because it has something funky going on right here, like a breakthrough when they were wet sanding, and that back door is a little different shade than the quarter panel. So it's got plenty of rock chips up front, plenty of rock chips on the hood and bumper. The previous owner did buy new headlights, so that saved me a couple $100. It's got a clean windshield. Got some fade action going here. There's a factory sunroof, moonroof, so that's one of the reasons why I bought it. That's probably the only reason I bought it. It's got plenty of door dings back here on the back door. Like I say, I don't even know if the camera's going to pick it up or not, but they're there. And it's got a couple bumps and bruises on the back bumper. Other than that, it's pretty clean. This ain't going to take very much to paint. My main concern is if it fits in my little room or not. But so what I'm going to do next is start stripping it down, get the taillights off, headlights, wheel well moldings are going to go in the trash, grill, side moldings, all that stuff's going to come off. So I'll bring you guys back once I get some more work on this car. Alright, today's Saturday, May 15th, 2021. Gonna put some hours in on this Lincoln. I've been working on it slowly during the week. I got the headlights out, grill out. I feathered out all the rock chips. The little bumper work, I'm gonna be finishing that up today. Fix the dent here. Some door dings. Fix the dent here. Still need to knock this little high spot down. Fix the dent there. Took the tail lights out. License plate panel. Need to feather out the bumper. Found a new dent here. And fixed the dings here. Really, with the dings, they were so minor. I believe this car's been repainted, so there's some material on it, material buildup. But the dings blocked down with the acrylic block and 180. So they were more like ripples, I guess, not quite a ding. So what I'm going to do today, like I say, finish up on these bumpers, spot primer, and then I'm going to DA the whole car, or the spot primer areas with 320, and then I'm going to DA the entire car with 600 and a red pad with some scuff stuff. And that's probably what I'll get done today. Let me change the setting on this. Alright, yeah, I'm not going to take the trim off. I was going to take the door handles off, but man, in my opinion, I'm not really doing this for anybody but myself, so it's not that big of a deal to me. And I don't plan to really seal or a really light coat of sealer, because really once I started working on this, man, the paint job really wasn't that bad, man. But I want to play with the pearls. That's the whole point. And to take this trim off, it's probably easier to take the whole bumper off. So I'm just going to do I'm going to mask up, and then unfortunately this thing doesn't fit in my little addition over there. It's too big, so I have to go old school and paint it in the big shop, which is fine. I got poor lighting, but I can make it work. So I'll bring you guys back once I start spraying some primer on this thing. Alright guys, so here's the car. It's raining outside, so it's kind of loud in here. But we got it spot primered yesterday. All the areas. I actually primered this thing outside, which was something different. Don't really do that, but all the rock chips in the front had to come out. So then spot primered that in, and then we DA'd the whole thing. We need to go over some areas. It's still kind of shiny in some spots, but it's almost there. Like I said previously, I'm going to have to paint it over here in this room. So I cleared out all the stuff here and brought some lights over from next door. Pressure washed it down, pressure washed the wall and the floor. And I'm going to be just masking today, later on, and plan to spray this thing over the course of next weekend. These are the materials I'm going to be using. I got plenty of materials. I got plenty of reducer, Shopline Plus base coat, plenty of Euro 2020. It looks like 3 gallons, but really this one is about down to here. I got 2 quarts of Intercoat Clear. I got the 3 color pearls. I got my sealer, wax and grease remover, plenty of tape, and some paper. And I got this new cup system that I really like, disposable cup system. So I got everything I need. Like I say, today I'm just going to mask any last minute things and get a game plan together on painting this car. So this is going to do it for this little series on this car, and I'm going to go ahead and end it now. And the next series is going to be when I actually paint it, starting on Thursday. So you guys stay tuned. Like I say, we're trying to keep this thing on a budget, so I went with Shopline base coat, which still isn't cheap, but hope you guys enjoy it so far. Stay tuned for more work.